Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Project Hospital. In this episode, we worked a little bit on efficiencies and do we have the right doctors and things like that in the previous episode, and we didn't do too much with that regard. What we're going to try and do today is get our hospitalization piece for the neurology department up and running. Okay, so we'll get some cash if we can actually get that done. So with our next bit of income, hopefully at 8 a.m. in the morning, there's a few patients that I'm hoping we can discharge. And with them, HDU is full over here. That is a little not great. I'm hoping we discharge a few more people before that happens. We've got HDU available over here. We're pretty full up on beds, right? Can we just see? Oh no, we've got 2 available beds in ICU, which is okay. That's good. As long as we get like a little bit of free space over there, that's pretty good for us. This piece over here needs to turn into one of these observation rooms. However, I'm worried that we don't have enough space. What it could be is we could move the bathroom and the cleaning closet that way, and I'm not sure that's going to help us though. I think just one row of beds on that side is probably more in line with what we can do, what we need. Okay, so we've got the ambulance out, so we'll get in. Let's quickly have a look upstairs. How many patients do we have over here? Just like two in orthopedics. So orthopedics is fine. Over here at cardiology, 3 in HDU, and like 2 over there. That's okay. I think these wards are way more sizable than they need to be honest with you. This one can grow into that space. This one is probably not going to be able to grow, but and the issue is this HDU is pretty full on. So we'll have to see what we do with that. Okay, let's keep going. Is there any extra room here? No, I don't think so. Here comes the ambulance. It's dropped someone off here. And what's going on? Tick-borne encephalitis and lead poisoning. Okay, let's have a look. See what our doctors are getting up to over here. Doing some things. Differential diagnosis is underway. EEG. Oh, internal medicine, lead poisoning. Okay, so HDU hospitalization, but I'm guessing there's no room. And yet another patient is rolling in. So that one is going to wait a long time for HDU hospitalization. Maybe not that long, to be honest. Hopefully at 8 a.m. we'll release some of those people. What's going on over here? Definitely we're going to want to do some x-rays. Yeah, get that x-ray done. Can we get the team to come and x-ray this straight away? Why are you waiting for the x-ray? Where is the x-ray person? Yeah, go and work it. Work it. There we go. X-ray notified. Long wait for a bed. Yes, I'm aware of that issue. It's been an hour. So that X-ray should give us the exact reasons of the issues here. Perfect. So spiral fracture of the tibia, and that's going to be a leg cast only, is it? Okay, well, get that done. I know you're waiting a long time, and to be honest, you need some tests done. EEG, electro of the brain. Why? For lead poisoning? There's something wrong here. I'm worried this patient will collapse if we don't get things sorted out pretty quickly. Why are you waiting here? Oh, for this patient to come back. Okay, that's fine. So get that done. Not what I wanted to see here. I wanted to see what you're doing now. Oh, finalizing that and going for HDU hospitalization at that spot. Perfect. We need patients to be transferred and things like that. Hopefully, we'll get someone to leave this space now. Oh, perfectly. So now you can make your way over to internal medicine, and hopefully you survive. Do we have cash? Oof, not quite yet, but during the course of the day we should get a fair bit of cash coming in. Patient has returned with the incorrect diagnosis. That's fine. Let's keep going. We should be able to sort you out pretty quickly. Yeah, the money is starting to roll in now. More treatments and things happening. Monitored patient is collapsing. We know what's wrong with you. You need cardiovascular surgery, and you've had cardiovascular surgery. And now you're on all kinds of other things, and you're still collapsing. Okay, that's an interesting one. I wonder what is going to be the case over here. Come on. Keep them alive, please. Are you going to go for... So we're getting your heart failure, unstable blood pressure. So how do we deal with that? IV fusion. So you're not getting treatment for that though. IV infusion. Long wait for bed. Oh, we full up on beds over here? Probably, right? Yeah, full up. So what are we saying? We can squeeze 2 more beds. Okay, well let's do that. Let's quickly do the copy piece over here. Do me a bit of a copy there. Ooh, is that gonna work for us? Yeah, perfect. There you go. That's not even too expensive. What did we miss? Ah, I know what we missed. Anyway, we'll squeeze it in there. We need the life monitor, please. Perfect. So there you go. So we've got an extra bed coming in now. Still a little worried about this patient over here. What can we do? Patient can't be hospitalized near... Yes, I'm aware of that issue. So we probably need to start running that out, but we don't really have enough money to sort that out. What's happening over here? So we've got being transported to another hospital. Yes, fair enough. Examinations and things going on. Patients coming in over here. Okay, good stuff. We need cash to roll in a little bit more. Okay, hospitalization. Let's have a quick look. With the, not internal medicine, the neurology department, we need a few things. So what do we need? We need an HDU, which is what we're squeezing in over here. Perfect. We need an on-call room. We need a nurse's station. Okay. What else do we need? We need a... We need an operating theater. Okay. We need a neuro exam unit, which I think is what we'll put in there. Okay, and we need a cardiology unit, which we will squeeze in here. Actually, we don't need a cardiology unit. Is that what I'm thinking? So let's hold back on the cardiology unit then. We obviously need a diagnostics unit, so that we're going to definitely squeeze in the back over here. Okay, and we'll see if we might double up on that, for instance. And we're going to need a regular ward. So we need a neuro exam. We don't need a neuro exam. We need a cardiology unit. I think ultimately I'll probably build the cardiology unit, even though they don't need one. Just to be sure we've got everything going on. And we're obviously going to grab a bit of... what did we want? A restroom. We wanted a restroom right over here. There we go. So this ultimately could probably be the cardiography unit. Right, we'll just squeeze that in there. And that's a pretty sizable good fit of all of this. Now, let's go and grab some doors everywhere. So we're going to do... How did we do this? Let's just go down and see. We squeezed it in there. Perfect. So we'll have the door there. We'll have the door here. How did we do the others? Okay, doors there and there. We'll do a door there, a door there. We'll do these doors like that and like that. Then we'll do some more. These doors like this. Operating theater is going to have the restricted double door over here. Actually, let's do it on that side. And we'll do the metal sliding doors to go in there. We'll squeeze in some of those things. Yeah, and that should give us all the doors we require. We now have access to everything. We'll squeeze in the door over here as well, just so we have it. Okay, now, so the first thing is the neuro exam unit is probably a good one for us to start with, because we are going to get a payout for that. So let's start off with the cheap stuff and see how far we can go. We're running green over here, so we'll do that. So if we squeeze a little something like that in there, okay, we're obviously going to need some of these basic facilities like a desk and so on. So we'll squeeze, let's do the desk like this. Okay, we'll give the PC and all of those things in there. Desk, chair, chair. Okay, and the printer. We need some equipment, so definitely we'll squeeze some equipment in here. Okay, anything that needs to go on top of that? No. Okay, so what we'll need to do is to get one of these little equipment tables or something going on. Where can we grab? Can we grab one of these? I don't think we need an equipment table for it, actually. I think we need one of these square tables. So if we do say something like that, okay. And then we go back and say, actually we need this thing. Okay, and then we need some stools. Go with the green ones, there and there. Perfect, so you're sorted out. What do you still need? What is that, the EEG? Well, I think we can, ooh. Actually, this is interesting. Let's get another one of these little square tables. What we'll do is we'll place it there. And I'm just wondering how we do this. There has to be a way that we can do this very effectively. So the one, aha. The one does that. Okay, so let's grab this one, place it in there, and we'll do a little something like this. Okay, and the other one, what we'll do is we'll do that. Okay, and then we'll get this thing. Aha! Like so, and grab an extra stool there. Thank you very much. Plop it there. So now that's also working. Now, what do we need still here? Ooh, put that back. We're going to grab one of these things up there. So some light. The EEG is going to go where? Okay, I'll place the EEG over there. And then we just need this piece right there. There we go. So now we're pretty full on over there. It's pretty pricey, but that'll actually solve some things for us. So a neurology one. We don't have the cash for one. Advanced biochemistry. Can we just get someone with neurology? And another? Yes, there we go. So not great at neurology, but at least doing the neurology thing. Perfect. 20k right there, and that's going to help us spend, well, get the rest of this up and running. So for hospitalization, we now also need, well, let's see, what's the next thing? 3 to 5 patients at neurology, so that can start happening slowly. We need, well, now we need to get this up and running, the hospitalization piece of it. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to happen if we want to get hospitalization up and running. So let's start with our doctors. So how did we do the one below? Because they seem to be pretty effective. So 4, is 4 the right number though? I don't know if 4 is the right number. So let's do 2 like that. Yeah, to be honest, what we could do is we could do this kind of setup. And let's move it a little closer to that side so that this area looks a little bit better for us. So let's get a few PCs in here. 1, 2 for now. Grab a printer over there. Get a few chairs. We'll go with the green ones. Okay, so we've got that. That's a bit tight over there, but what I'll do is we'll add an extra little like sofa over here. The bookshelf and a bit of a water dispenser right over there. So there we go. So that's up and running. Now we need this. So let's get ourselves a stretcher over there. We need some of these pieces, so there's a little bit of room over there. We need one of these wall mounted cabinets, I think, over there. Perfect. Now we need some more office space there, so let's run 1, 2. Yeah, something like that is probably about right. I don't think we need more than that, to be very honest. Okay, now let's grab the chairs ever so quickly. Fill those in there, and let's get the PCs. We'll just start with 2 of them. That's not right. 2 of them over there, and so that's a good starting point. Let's put like a lamp over there and just see how that goes. Okay, there we go. So now those facilities are up and running. What else do we need? Diagnostic unit and a regular, well, we need everything. So let's get the diagnostic unit up and running. Something like that. What's the next thing you need? The dialysis machine. That's pretty pricey, right? Yeah, that's quite pricey. With a bit of a greener color there. So dialysis machine here. We're gonna grab ourselves some of that and some of this. Keep it as cheap as possible. Oh, we've got a mobile workstation that needs to go in here. Something like that is probably good enough. Eye test up on the wall over there. What kind of equipment do we need? We don't need any other equipment, so we could wall mount something. Otherwise we can use this one. Well, they all cost about the same, so let's just see about placing that one. Maybe this color is going to look better. Yeah, it looks a little bit more natural with what we've got going on over there. So that's pretty much it. We could then also add a bit of a stretcher over here should they need it. Yeah, a stretcher over there. Perfect. So let's do that. So that's the diagnostics unit. Probably running out of things that we can actually afford at the moment. So I don't think we'll be able to get our hospitalization up and running just yet. Let's go for a bit of a greener color over there. How did we do the layout over there? Yeah, we just started it all the way up on that side, right? So let's just do 1, 2, 3 beds. Get some bedside tables up and running here. Ooh. There you go. Oh no, it's the other side. My bad. Could have just done the one, by the way. Let's get some of these bed sockets in place. 1, 2, 3, like so. And we need a defibrillator. And I think what we did with that is placed it up here. Perfect. So now that ward is up and running, and that's about as much as we can afford here. Let's get some bathrooms in place. Running out of cash very quickly now. We need some sinks over here. 1, 2, 1, 2. We need a hand dryer. And a bin. We're going to need some doors. I'm not sure we're going to afford the doors. I don't know what they cost. Yeah, we're going to run out of money for the doors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, so there we go. Out of money. Now let's keep that running. Get some more cash to come in. At least that is starting to happen. What are you doing? That's quite interesting. Interesting. Oh, we got some more cash. Let's see how far we can go. We definitely can't do the operating theater, but maybe we can do a few HDU beds. Let's quickly have a look at the lower one. So we started off on that side. So let's see if we can get like at least one of them in here. Like so, and the life monitor over here, and the bed socket. Oh, out of money again. Okay, keep going. Still need a defibrillator over there. And we've got our ward piece there. We can obviously move things from places where they're not as much needed. But I don't. Money is in again, so we can finish that off. So let's do that. Let's finish this off. So that should be fine, up and running for the immediate. So where did we put the defibrillator? Over here? Yeah, okay, up against this one here. Perfect, that's fine. Now the last piece, this one, and this is the pricey one. Operating table, pretty pricey. All of these other things are okay. So let's start with the cheaper stuff. Well, cheaper stuff like that. Then we need some scrubs stuff. Okay, so let's do some scrubs. 1, 2, and maybe a tall one. There we go. That's pretty cool. Like the way that's set up. Let's get a stretcher in here. That's pretty good. Now comes the expensive stuff. Okay, operating table. And yeah, that's gonna be us out of money. Neurology, yes, I'm aware. Sorry about that. Okay, patient transported to another hospital. I'm aware. Monitored patient is collapsing. This is a continuous issue for us. I don't know if we're not giving you the required stuff. Hopefully you're now in ICU, right? Yes, I'm aware. I'm very sorry about that. We're going to try and get you there as soon as possible. Okay, let's see. We've got some more money. We can now go to the next stuff. That's too expensive for us. Is there? Well, and this? Oh, yeah, that's the one that I'm talking about. So, what do we need? We can put some stuff like stools and things in place here. So let's do that. Stool is in. Yeah, stool is in. And let's see what else. Let's get some of these lights, which we can slowly start to afford. Do that and that in there. Oh, we can obviously get some of this. This is not too pricey. We'll get this equipment on there. That's okay. We can certainly get some of these things. We'll get this warming thing over there. We need this, which is not too pricey, but that's probably getting a little bit extreme now. So we'll place that one up there. And now we're going with the expensive piece because we've got $6 left. This was a good way of dealing with it. There we go. That's in place now. So there's a few more things we need, and we'll need to run the money a little bit to see how that works. So let's get that up and running a little. The patient died. That's that's a problem. We don't want that to happen. Getting the money rolling in yet again. Patient is collapsing. Please sort that patient out for us. I don't want more patients to be dying. Okay, now we want some equipment. Okay, so let's add an equipment one over there. A defibrillator on top of it, like so. We need this machine. So let's get an equipment table there, and we'll put that machine on top of it there. And we only need this one left, and then that machine. Perfect. So now operating theater is done. So now we can actually open up hospitalization over here if we hire the staff that we need. Okay, let's grab the staff. Oh no, we cannot, because we need at least 3. Okay, so oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's see if we can get a little bit more cash to come in. Yeah, we're gonna get a few more drops of cash to come in. Perfect, there we go. I think that should be sufficient to get us opened. Let's quickly finish off the door over here. Thank you, that's the one. Would have I probably would have missed that. Oops. Move that right there. Let's get another PC in place over here. And we need one more PC on this side as well. So now we've got 3 and 3, so that's fine. So now with that in mind, now we can actually get the appropriate amount of people to work here. I wouldn't mind that one. Oh, let's start with an anesthesiologist. Anything else? Not quite yet. Are we going to go with 2 anesthesiologists? Maybe advanced diagnosis. Yeah, let's get advanced diagnosis. Is there a surgery? Yeah, perfect. A surgery is in. Now, let's get a nurse. 1 nurse. That's our surgery nurse. And let's just grab another nurse. And the evening shift needs a few people. I'll go with anesthesiology, just to make sure that we're working our way towards what we need. And over here, I'm just gonna do you. Okay, so now hospitalization should be up and running. Perfect. So now hospitalization here is a thing. Aha! Objective, treat 5 patients, and there we got some cash coming in. What we could do is we could immediately start looking at getting some more hospital beds in place, but I'm happy that we've achieved what we wanted to achieve in this episode. And yes, I'm going to call it the end here, and we will continue in the next one. Thank you for watching. If you've liked it, hit the button, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.